Has Panasonic learned anything from the GH6 and GH7 mistake? In Panasonic's current camera lineup, there's a growing sense of deja vu. As a GH7 user who watched the GH6's release dilute the impact of its superior successor, I can't help but wonder if we're witnessing the same dynamic play out in the full-frame world. The LUMIX S1II is by all accounts an exceptional hybrid camera, and yet despite its strengths, I think it's struggling to generate the same buzz that surrounded the earlier launch of the S1R Mark II, which raises the question, did Panasonic release these cameras in the wrong order? The situation kind of mirrors what happened in the Micro Four Thirds line. The GH6, while capable on paper, arrived with no phase detect autofocus and underwhelming performance in key areas. It felt like a stopgap. And when the GH7 launched not long after with specs that filmmakers actually wanted, the excitement had already faded. The GH6 had taken the wind out of the GH7's sails. What should have been a triumphant moment for Micro Four Thirds turned into a quiet correction. The same risk seems present with the S1R Mark II. It's arguably the true successor to the S1H, only faster, cheaper, and more refined. But because Panasonic chose to release the S1R Mark II first, a high-resolution camera with slower readout and a less clear audience, the S1II now feels like it's arrived late to a conversation that's already cooled. Even the press coverage and YouTube content reflect this muted reception. While the S1R Mark II made headlines as Panasonic's return to high-res stills-first design, the S1R Mark II, despite being more practical for most filmmakers, has been met with less enthusiasm. This is especially unfortunate for those who already purchased and publicly hyped up the S1R Mark II, only to now see the S1 Mark II launch shortly after with better rolling shutter performance, superior video features, and broader appeal at a lower price. These early adopters are left with a product that, while capable, is clearly less versatile. That's a tough position for loyal customers to be put in, and it can undermine confidence in the brand's release cycle. Of course, as Matt Fraser of Panasonic has publicly noted, these releases are planned years in advance. That may explain the sequence, but it doesn't make it strategically sound in hindsight. The S1R Mark II has all the ingredients to be a market disruptor, but it's missing the moment, and that moment was arguably right after the S5 Mark II gained momentum. Had the S1 Mark II followed quickly behind the S5 Mark II instead of the S1R Mark II, it likely would have ridden the wave of hybrid video momentum straight into the hands of filmmakers and content creators. The pattern also suggests a deeper issue. Panasonic's release strategy sometimes favors internal development timelines over market readiness. As a result, cameras like the GH7 and S1 Mark II, which deserves to be celebrated as major advancement, arrive in the shadow of earlier, less well-positioned siblings. The cameras themselves aren't the problem, it's the sequence and messaging around them. Panasonic should have released the S1 Mark II before the S1R Mark II, just like they should have launched the GH7 instead of the GH6. Both the S1R Mark II and GH7 represent generational leaps that their less exciting predecessors couldn't match. And in a competitive market where timing and perception is everything, these decisions matter. If Panasonic wants its most compelling cameras to receive the recognition they deserve, it needs to better align its product roadmap with actual user demand, not just engineering timelines. No matter how good a camera is, if it arrives after the energy is shifted and the money spent elsewhere, it risks being overlooked. Thanks for watching.